Getting old is expensive, not only for your mom and dad, but for you, especially if you're in charge of taking care of them. Unfortunately, 70% of people will need some form of care in their elder years, whether that is at home care or care in a nursing home. But the problem is that in the state of Tennessee, the average nursing home cost per month is roughly $10,000, and it's even more in urban areas. And if your parents didn't want to go to a nursing home, they can get at-home aides, but that's even more expensive. The average is at $30 an hour, which could amount to nearly $20,000 a month. Or you can take care of them or have them move in with you. But here's the bigger problem. 29% of Americans have between $501 and $5,000 in their savings accounts. This means that half of Americans have less than $5,000 in savings. I want to share how the state of Tennessee will actually help you pay for most of your care, so it doesn't come out of your pocket or your inheritance. About 30 years ago, a gentleman walked into my office completely out of ideas or options on what to do. His wife was in a nursing home and it had depleted him financially. It was so bad it was to the point that he was almost forced to sell the family farm. The cost of nursing home care almost wiped out his entire family and legacy. But we were able to help him, and that day is when I made this my specialization, because healthcare costs are not going down, and the problem is getting worse. But there's a solution. This is why I not only made this my specialization, I wrote the book on it, and it's what many of the elder care law attorneys follow to this day. In the state of Tennessee, you can qualify for government financial assistance through the TennCare program to pay for long-term care with experienced home health care aides in your own home. But you need to follow their strict guidelines in order to qualify both medically and financially, which is what I want to help guide you through. Look, nobody wants to think about death or incapacity or moving into a nursing home, but it's a reality of life. And as with anything else in life, you are better when you are prepared. If you or someone you know is approaching their elder years in life and want to protect their assets and do not end up in a nursing home, schedule a free consultation and we can explore your options. We'll spend 2 hours exploring your entire situation and then come up with a specific plan of action that will keep your assets protected the way you and your family have always planned. I'm Tim Takis, and I help people protect their assets so they can pass their estate to their family and not the nursing home. Call our office and schedule a time to meet with us today.